Hello everyone, it's Nady, and today we'll be testing out the Dragun Beauty Face Palette. As you stunningly gorgeous people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. Oh my god, how the fuck is everyone? I hope wherever you're at in this fine, fabulous world, you are having a sexy ass day. Give somebody a hug, damn it, and tell somebody you love that you love them. There is power in positivity, and don't you forget that, baby. Anyways, I'm honestly very excited to test today's product. I have not even opened it or looked at it. I still have it in the box right here. And I know I did just put a lubed up version of my spiel up the bootete, but I'm just gonna say it again. Anything that I say for the Nikita fans is not hate towards her, even if you don't like her, it's not hate. It is literally just my opinion on the product. I don't know Nikita, she's fucking gorgeous, but that's literally all I know about her. Other than the awareness that she brings to the trans community, which fucking yes for that, my best friend in the entire world is transitioning, and I don't think most people understand the multitude of things that most trans individuals go to, both mentally and physically. It's just holy shit. So yay for that, but I do also have a little bit of shit to spew. But let me open this first. Okay, so here we have this. We get our little dragon dollar. Oh, I'm sorry, dragon $100. And it comes in this nice paper packaging. It's actually not tissue, it's just like normal paper. I'm assuming maybe it's recycled, but never really seen that before, but that's kind of cool. And then here we have the palette. This does retail for $45. I think with everything it came out to maybe a little bit over 50. Oh, I'm sorry, Ron. I threw my box on his little bed and he's like skulking off angrily. He's like, you stupid little bitch. Come back here. Come here. Oh, you're so handsome. Come here, baby. Come here. He is literally doing everything in his power to ignore me. Okay, I won't pick you up. Anyway, here we have this. I think I'm definitely not in the popular opinion category that this is extremely fucked up because I quite like this packaging. I don't know why a lot of people didn't like it, but to me, this is so beautiful. It might be because I'm a photographer and I love Photoshop and stuff, and so from a creative aspect, this is really cool. But a lot of people just did not like this. Why the fuck is this bitch's nose all scuffed up? It's like somebody scrubbed a cement floor with this. And for 45 bucks, I mean, I kind of want it to be pristine. Let's go ahead and open this up. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna be 1000% real with y'all. Nobody asked for this. Not a single goddamn person. Who asked for this? Nobody! Like, to me, this does not feel like a $45 palette. I mean, like, this is put in weirdly. The front is scratched. This, to me, reads more maybe like a $29 palette, if that. But then again, that might make people think that, oh, this is really cheap quality. And you do get quite a few products in here. It's just $45 for something that I literally have 20 of? Come the fuck on, honey. And again, this is nothing to do with Nikita because so many brands are coming out with stuff that nobody asks for. But like I just said, I literally have 20 of these from other brands, and do you ever see me talk about them on my channel? No. Because one, honestly, I forget about them, and two, half the stuff in these kinds of palettes don't match me. Like, for those of you who have businesses, or even if you don't, take it from a brand owner and certified makeup whore, I could not encourage other brands to not come out with this kind of product enough. Unless, of course, you're gonna launch several different ones for light skin, medium skin, dark skin, and everyone in between. Because honestly, you're better off launching singles that people could create their own palette with, or just buy individually. Because I do have a very, very, very fair-skinned friend who even that would be too deep of a contour, and I mean, certainly, what the fuck are they gonna do with that? I guess they could use it as an eyeshadow, but if you own more than 2 or 3 palettes, you probably already have these shades. And I think I remember reading on Nikita's website that this palette is supposed to be somewhat universal, and I really do appreciate that. Or more so, I appreciate the effort because, honey, this is not universal. But the issue that so many brands are having lately and why they're being canceled is because they refuse to listen to the consumers, you know, the people who actually keep them in business, and instead they come out with what they want. I mean, yes, it's great that you put your heart and all your soul into the product, but at some point when you own a company, you have to put what you want to the side and let the consumers kind of pick for you. And with this brand's first launch of kind of gearing things towards trans individuals with like color correcting and whatnot, that launch could have been such a huge stepping stone into creating a brand that is like totally trans friendly. And it's not like trans people can't use this. I mean, anybody can use whatever the fuck they want, but trans people don't need this. Nobody needs this. I do like that they kept with the egg shape, even though that egg that I got from the first launch was like Dollar General realness. This packaging to me is like a million times better. And I'm not saying these products aren't absolutely amazing. They may be wonderful. I always try to stay so positive on this channel, and I know how much time and effort goes into launching products, but when you have a platform like Nikita does with millions and millions of people following you, it makes me sad because it's like they have the world at their fingertips and this is what they come out with. That's totally their choice. It's just my personal preference, but holy areolas, for $45 with this brand, oh, I was just expecting so much. But anyways, it could be marvelous, so let's go ahead and actually try this out. Just gonna quick take off the little bit of concealer that I have on, and by little bit, I mean daddy packed that shit on. And I am on the Dragun Beauty website right now, but all it has is 5 stars, which it totally might be amazing quality. I really hope it is, but I'm just such a skeptic when it comes to like actual websites. I've just seen too much tampering with it, so I might try to find like a third-party website that this is sold through. And it looks like it's only sold through the Dragun Beauty site, so I guess we aren't gonna really do reviews today. Ooh, but there's an article saying that they sold out like instantly. Good for you, honey. Get that coin. I always love seeing success with anybody, so that makes me very happy. For a primer, I'm going in with this Laura Mercier foundation primer. I do really like this stuff, although it doesn't have dimethicone in it, so it doesn't smooth out as easily as other ones do, but I don't really mind the fact that it doesn't have dimethicone in it. So yes, there we go. My face is nice and tacky. For foundation, I'm gonna try and use one that actually matches me. That way I can best represent these like with the contour and stuff. And one thing that I also like to do over the primer is apply a little bit of setting spray. By little bit, I literally just drenched my whole fucking body in it. But it smells so good. This is the Slay All Day Gerard setting spray. Love it so much. And then for foundation, I'm gonna go in with this Simply Ageless by CoverGirl. My grandma got me into this stuff. Oh my god, it is so fucking good. I don't know if it's my color though. That might be a little bit too yellow. Maybe, I don't know. Let's go ahead and see. Oh wait, this has a little protector on it. That's nice. Oh, this is so satisfying. Oh, sometimes that's better than an orgasm. Just kidding. Okay, here we go. Oh, don't you just love that sound of a soggy ball sack hitting something hard? No, I sure love that sound on a Saturday night. For concealer, I'm gonna try this NYX full coverage kind of like paint pot thing. Used it before, but it's been a little while, so let's go in with that. Shit on a stick, that kind of took up my foundation. What the hell? Okay, over that, just to kind of cover up a little bit of that redness, I'm gonna go in with Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Vanilla. If at any point this starts to look cakey, I'm just gonna start the fuck over, which actually, that made everything look very, very nice. You can still see a little bit of purple under my eye, but I don't care that much. Fuck yes, we've avoided cake face. We look acceptable for today. So before I add any other powders, I always set my face because otherwise the moment I put like a contour on this kind of tacky stuff, it just sticks there. It doesn't blend out. It looks shitty. So I always put a light dusting of setting powder on. So for that, I'm gonna go in with this CoverGirl loose powder. I believe it's translucent, so it shouldn't really leave anything behind. Oh my gosh. So much for having a nice clean black shirt. Fuck that. Press that right there, and then we'll just take this on the rest of the face very lightly. I say that as I'm smacking my face with a literal fuck ton, but I just want to make sure everything is set into place so that nothing turns out patchy, everything is able to blend out, and we give this palette the best chance possible. All right, let's dust away all the excess powder, and we look good. Oh god, my nose is so itchy. Oh, oh god, I think there's cat hair in this brush. So the first thing we're gonna dip into is Femme right here, this light shade, which I probably would have used as a bronzer, but online it says to start with that as a contour. Why am I so itchy? I'm a badass bee with a big itch. I think that's a Big Mouth quote. Anyways, that is all on. My face looks great, so let's go ahead and, oh my god, that creasing under my eyes. What the hell? Oh, that's terrible. Okay, well, it is stuck into place. That's just how it's gonna be today. I'm sorry. So the way I always contour my face is with a big ass fan brush. I think this is like a large kabuki or something. Even if you have a fluffy powder brush like this, you can actually take like a paper clip and make it go like that, because it does a perfect job of carving out your cheekbones. Like you go like that and then just kind of slightly dust it up. They are amazing. I think you can get these on Crown Brush for like a couple bucks. In fact, this is a Crown brush. So let me first swatch this. I know we aren't doing like an official swatch with the swatchy song and all that, but let me go like that. It does feel very, very nice. Feel Surge. It too has a lot of pigment. Right there. Quite nice. And then let's feel these two right here. Oh my, this one is super powdery. I think it's supposed to be kind of like a glowing blush. Oh god. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can even see that, but ooh, shit. They might be amazing on a brush, though swatches really don't mean anything. And then lastly, we have these two highlighters, which are very reminiscent of the Anastasia, maybe Aura palette? Ooh, but this one has a beautiful multi-chrome shift. Oh, I see like green and purple, and then the other one just looks like maybe it's gold, so there's that. okay, they're all right when you swatch them. Nothing spectacular, but I'm certainly not going to complain about them because oftentimes things swatch shitty, but they're amazing on a brush, and even vice versa. So let's take our little fan brush here and blow away the excess. Let's dip into Femme, and this does have a lot of kickback. I don't really care if it has kickback. The only bad thing about that is that you do kind of waste a lot of product, but that could be the brush. Maybe it's too stiff. I mean, I would always say yes to something stiff, but it's just me. Okay, so let's go in right here. Ooh, it looks very orange. Let's go in with a little bit more right there. It's doing its job. It's very orange, which really does make me think that I probably should have used this as a bronzer. It doesn't have a lot of pigment to it, even though it's swatched really well when it's on the brush. I don't know if it's just dusting away or my skin is too dark for it. I really don't think it is. I don't know what the hell is happening. But yes, so there is that. Is it anything spectacular? No, not really. Even though I did powder it, it's still catching. Maybe I didn't put enough powder on. I don't know. It's not like it looks bad or anything. It's that, whatever that is. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Feather it up a little bit, just like that. Bring it on the forehead. Bring it down the jawline. Erase that double fucking chin because ya boy likes snacks. And then take a little bit down the nose. I don't like to do heavy contour down the nose just because when I do it, it is very obvious that I contour my nose, and I like more subtle makeup. I don't know. It's not like it's bad. Each one of these is basically worth $7.50. Do I think it was worth $7.50? Yeah. To me, it really isn't anything more than what I'd get at like a drugstore, maybe even like a NYX. Although I guess when you think about it, $7.50 really isn't even that bad. So, I don't know. Okay, so for the actual contour, because this is a little bit on the deeper side, I'm gonna take a more chiseled brush and ooh, damn, that has a lot of kickback with that. I don't know if you can see that. If you don't really care about kickback, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just more so like, oh, let's not waste anything. Ooh, fuck, but she is messy. Let me tap the excess off. Oh, fuck. Once I tapped it off, there's like barely anything left on there. Maybe I need a different brush for this? That could very well be. Let's go in with this Morphe brush, which is basically the same thing with different colored bristles. But instead of tapping in, maybe I'll just lightly sweep like that. No, she is still fucking everywhere. And we'll go right there. I like to start at the hairline. Whoa. But anytime I'm putting on a powder, I like to tap it in first. I just feel like it gets a better distribution that way. And then once it's on my skin, then you can kind of go in circular motions and really blend it out. Fuck, it is just stuck right there and it looks super duper splotchy. Maybe it's just that it's too deep for me. That could totally be the case, but oh my gosh. I wonder if maybe instead I should have like mixed the two. Usually when I contour, I use this NYX Pro palette and I dip into all of these deep shades and that's all I use. I guess now that I'm kind of blending it out even more, it is blending out and it's not really looking muddy, I don't think, is it? Y'all always end up seeing something totally different than what I see in person. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. It's just right there. It is stuck the fuck onto my face. Like it won't blend out. On the other side, I think I'm just gonna kind of mix these two. We'll see if maybe that's better. The hell is my hair doing, goddammit? Get into place, honey. Okay, so when you mix them, it is still harsh, but it's definitely more like what I would be comfortable using. At least on screen. I always do things way darker on here than I would in real life because I feel like it doesn't show up quite as good, like these lights kind of wash me out. And so for on camera, I think it's fine. For in person, oh my god, it's like fucking drag makeup. But for me, mixing it is definitely the way to go. So I'm gonna mix it on the other side too and apply a very, very small amount just for consistency. Okay, there we go. I actually like the mixture so much better. I know it does look really, really heavy on here, especially because I have no eye makeup on yet. But for me, that is totally the way to go. It is kind of splotchy though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like right up here, it will not collect. And so it's like a big old bald spot. There's foundation there. I powdered it, but it's just not laying down. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on our jawline. And then with whatever's left on the brush after doing the jaw, I'm gonna take right down the nose. So there we have that. Yes, it's dark, but I don't really mind it. Like this for me is something that I could absolutely fuck with, but individually for me, they were just a hard no. Next up, we have the blushes. And I don't know, can you mix these two? This one looks extremely, almost kind of ashy. But this one, oh God, I don't, Just for shits, let's go in and try both. So first I'm gonna go in with Baby Girl. I'm gonna start with a little bit and tap it off. And usually I'm not a blush. It took off everything. There's nothing left to this. Okay, let's dip in a little bit. I was saying I'm not really a huge blush fan, so usually I'll go in and then kind of rub it on my hand first, but when I did that, everything came off, and really not much is even picking up on the brush anyways, like, eh. Okay, so let's start with that. Okay. All right. Y'all, I had so much fucking product on that brush. Try it over here. Oh my God. Nothing is happening. There's like the teeniest tiny bit of pink that's right there, but otherwise, nil, nada, bull fucking nothing. Let's really, really go in. There's like the slightest bit of really kind of like talky pink that's going on my face. And now that I've like really built it up, I can see it, but oh my God. That blush is not worth it to me. Like normally I really appreciate blushes that you can kind of layer up because I hate having a bang ass makeup look and then dipping into your blush just very slightly, putting it on and you look like a fucking clown because it's overly pigmented. Oh, I hate that. But this, it's like underly pigmented, and now that it's on my skin, it looks kind of ashy. Okay, so anyways, let's go into this more salmony kind of, much more pigmented blush. Take that. I am a huge fan of baked blushes. Normally I'm not, but over the summer I kind of got into them. Just like that. And this has very, very minimal shimmer to it. My all-time favorite blush is the Laura Geller Baked and Go, I think. And I was kind of thinking that it'd be something like that, but this is not at all. It's mainly like a salmony color with a very, very slight shimmer to it. Let me try mixing them. I don't know, because in doing so, it's like picking it up and just like flinging the product off. Oh my God, there's blush flying everywhere. Going with a little bit more. Okay, once again, I think doubling up the colors, that might be the way to go, because now I think this is really pretty. Like, yes, there's a shit ton of blush there now, but oh my God, I had to build it up so much. Once again, there isn't really product that's collecting right there. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe it's more in person. It's not terrible. I don't think somebody would really notice throughout the day, but I notice it. Fuck a truck, fuck a truck. Oh, fuck a dump truck. I don't know which of these to use. I'm actually gonna go in with an eyeshadow brush and let's dip into Fantasy. We'll place that right there. That's pretty. I don't know if you can really see it on camera. I think you can. In case you can't, let's apply a little bit more. Is it the most impactful highlighter ever? No, but it is something that I could totally see myself wearing because it does have that beautiful shift where it goes almost like my skin tone to a beautiful purple. Actually, I would almost prefer using this and that as a blush together. I don't know. I don't mind it. Let's go in on the other side. I think I like that the most. Out of everything in the palette, I don't know that I would pick this whole thing up just for that highlighter. If anything, I would depot it and put it in my own little palette. And it's not like this highlighter alone is worth paying the $45, but it is very, very pretty. So let me go over that with some silicone. Oh God, this one looks very, very sparkly. Oh, I don't fuck with glitter, but we can put a little bit right there. Actually, that's not bad when I tap it on. I did notice when I kind of swiped it, the glitter went flying, and so now there's little flecks of glitter on my face. Definitely don't fuck with that bullshit. Glitter and I are not friends, which I know is kind of weird seeing that I've got glitter in my veins, but still, on the outside of the body, not a fan. Okay, so there we have everything. It's just that you kind of have to use the products together, in my opinion, in order for them to be good. And so really you're only getting one contour, one blush, and one highlighter that I could actually see myself using again. And for 45 bucks, I feel like I could get more products, or at least better quality products. And nothing is terrible. It did an okay job at contouring. The big ass mirror is really nice to have. At this point, it's more if it's worth the money, and I don't think it is. I am still gonna go ahead and do a wear time test. I'm reviewing an eyeshadow palette, so I'll come up all glammed up, and maybe throughout the day, it'll do something different. I don't know, it feels pretty into place. But before we head out, let me quick give it another spray with some setting spray. Actually, I think I like it more after the setting spray. maybe it looks the same. I don't really know. Okay, so I think that setting spray is pretty dry. It may have added a little bit of dewiness. No, maybe it's still a little bit tacky, but I don't think this looks bad. Like, I'm happy with the way this looks. I'm really excited to see how it looks when I do get glammed up. I don't know how your makeup routine is. I think this is probably a little bit more heavy than the average person would probably wear on a day-to-day basis. But for me, filming these videos, which is mainly where I do wear makeup, I think it's fine. So yes, here we have it. I'm gonna go finish up with my eyes, do my lips, do a little bit of a wear time test. I will see you in just a second. And we are back. It's only been about 6 hours, but it's been such a long day. Even my eyelashes are protesting and wanting to come off. So I think that we are going to wrap this video up. I did get a little bit glammed up for it. Let's see how my face looks. I haven't seen it in ages. Just kidding, I was literally staring at myself downstairs. Which creepy thing happened. I have a set of candles in my hallway that are battery operated with a remote, and I came back from a week-long trip and they were on, even though I know that I turned them off before I left. And then when I just went downstairs, they were on. I haven't turned them on today. I'm so confused. A neighbor probably has the same set, and when they turn theirs on, they turn mine on too. Anyways, let's look at this. Oh god, my eyelashes really are coming off. We'll ignore that and the fact that my eyes have been watering and my eyeliner is fucking everywhere. Let's just look at the face. I don't know if it's just me, like now that I have all of my makeup on, but it actually looks a little bit faded. That could just be the contrast of everything. It might be the exact same. I don't know. What do you think? I don't think it looks bad. I just don't think it's as poppin' as it was before. But do I think this is worth $45? That's probably gonna be a hard-ass no for me. I know I had said before that maybe $30, but even that's kind of a stretch. Like this, it's a solid $25 palette, and it probably would have been more on the $30 price range if I didn't have to mix these to get them to work. And this blush, it was very, very chalky on my skin, super dusty. This, I don't even know that you can see it anymore. You can kind of still see the highlight. Actually, has it been 6 hours? Hold on, let me check. Oh, nope, I lied. It's actually only been about 4.5-ish hours. My god, it seems like it's been forever. I've been a very busy bitch today. Okay, so knowing that it's only been a few hours, oh, just going off the highlighter status, I don't think there's as much highlighter as there was before. I mean, it's still really pretty, but I put on 2 different kinds of highlighters and several coats of them. I should still be fucking beaming. Again, it don't look that bad, but it ain't that great. It's not like I'm not glowing, it's just not blinding like it was before. I think more of my oils kind of came through, and that's more what you're seeing because like my forehead is a little bit shiny too, my nose and everything, so I don't know. Even though I set it with the setting spray, I don't know if you can see it on my fingers, but a bit of the contour and the highlight did come off. I don't know, y'all. Oh, there's lipstick on my teeth. That's sexy. Okay, so do I think it's worth the price? No. Do I recommend it? Truthfully, for the price that you paid for this, you could get like a professional contour palette or even a better all over face palette if that's your thing. God, this eyelash, fucking hell. But do I recommend it? Honestly, no, not really. I love the packaging. Like, this is something that I would display, even though now that I'm looking at it, it kind of looks like she's dead. Maybe that's why people didn't like it. I don't know. I just think it's so unique and interesting. But this is about as far as the interest and uniqueness goes. Oh, fuck this eyelash. So, final verdict, no, it's not worth the price. No, I don't recommend it. I'm excited to see what they come out with in the future, although I am kind of losing hope with it. I'm almost expecting them to come out with, like, chapstick next. Okay, so there you go. Honestly, I am really excited to see what they do come out with next. I hope they really switch it up, seeing how they didn't at all with this launch. Am I giving up hope? No, but we're close to it. Thank you all so much for being here today. I really did have fun testing it out. I'm sure I'll use that contour shade or the mixture of them again sometime on this channel. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepoplex.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplex.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Is there lipstick in my teeth? Ah, fuck. It's whatever.